Honestly, don't know anyone who is better with Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or any form of social media. In fact, I sometimes think Andree is social media. In September 2012, she created and launched a website called KempoWomen.com. It started out as her black belt thesis and evolved into a website to honor our Kempo women, honor their legacies, and also provide women who are starting out in the martial arts a place to reference. So here to present the topic of social media is Mrs. Andree Scanlon.
First off, I wanted to say thank you, Barb. So I'm honored to be part of this whole panel. Beyond honored, so thank you. So first off, I'm going to read most of mine because I don't wing it so well, so I have it all written down, so bear with me. Madeleine Albright once said, "There is a special place in hell for women who don't help other women." I like this and believe it to be true. Kempo Women was created to help other women in their martial arts journey. As you already know, my name is Andree Scanlon, and I am the founder of KempoWomen.com. This website was designed to honor women, using their stories as an example to help others along in their martial arts journey. It was created as a platform for women to reference, to make them feel like they are not alone in their journey. I'd like to share our mission statement with you. We promote good Kempo martial artists who happen to be women. We are careful to acknowledge the distinction through recognition of excellence rather than to assign merit based on arbitrary condition. All of our honorees have a common denominator. They have thrived in a male-dominated art, excelled in their abilities to achieve greatness, and earned the respect of fellow martial artists based solely on their abilities as teachers, mentors, and strong, independent Kempo women. We want to acknowledge the path these women have carved for future generations to come and provide a good resource of information to further the advance of women in Kempo, as well as women in martial arts as a whole. It is the goal for this website to be used as a tool to help further women in their journey in martial arts. We hope to provide the necessary support physically and mentally through the stories of other women who have been exactly where you are now. Now, some of you have already read this on our webpage, but the words are powerful because our system is based on honor and respect. So I strongly feel that this is noteworthy in today's message. So on a typical day, I can walk into my karate studio and see several women either participating in class or teaching a class, both black belts and underbelts. Realistically, I'd say the ratio between men and women can be up to half at any given time. But in some studios, there may be only a handful of women or even one woman. I can imagine that this could be slightly intimidating. There are women who have experienced this lack of female presence, and they have a great story to tell, a story that can be learned from. By being the minority, she has balanced work, family, karate, and karate as a way of life. By honoring these women and writing about the everyday challenges that life sends our way, it creates a place to go and a reference. So the Kempo women in our site have been nominated by their peers, students, and teachers. They have been recognized as solid contributors to our art. By learning their stories and how they've achieved the success they have, it opens up a new line of communication, not just locally, but throughout the world. We have been able to reach thousands of women internationally in Ireland, Australia, Chile, Germany, France, and all throughout the United States. But the focus is more than just our honorees. Our goal is to continue to expand and discuss training tips, as well as generating blog posts that focus on fitness and creating an open forum for women and men in their martial arts journey, as well as their everyday lives outside of karate. Men and women alike have been sharing KempoWomen.com either on Facebook or Twitter. Recently, there was a post that we put on our Facebook page. It was a campaign by Always named Like a Girl. Now, I'm sure some of you have seen this video. The premise is when someone says you hit like a girl, or throw like a girl, or run like a girl, that it is considered a negative. Well, let me tell you, I hit like a girl. And rest assured, the person on the other end of that punch is going to be knocked out. In all seriousness, though, this video sends a powerful message to the women stating how the stereotype of like a girl is not a negative, but instead an empowering fact that to be a girl, you are just as capable as anyone, regardless of your gender. I bring this up because when we posted this to our Facebook page, there were 11,000 views. 11,000. I think that's awesome. So this hashtag created a crazy amount of visibility and exposure to the Kempo Women page. The question is, how far do you think we can go? We are using social media to empower women and men alike, constantly creating a path of growth and forward movement. Through social media, the internet, we have the ability to reach out to all corners of the globe. We are sharing the stories of our honorees and providing a resource and community for women martial art practitioners, and men too. You guys can read it. This is for that young woman who walks into a studio in Topeka, Buffalo, Houston, Galway, Brisbane, anywhere. While she may be the only active female student in school, she has a whole community of fellow martial artists available to help her along in her journey. I'm encouraging anyone who wants to share their story to contact me. Let's talk and keep the message strong that women in Kempo are a force to be reckoned with, and there's no stopping us.